We continue following breaking news for you at 5 following a liquid nitrogen leak in Gainesville.
6 people have died, 11 others treated at the hospital, including 4 firefighters. Right now, the area around Foundation Food Group on Memorial Park Drive is blocked off. It has been throughout the day. The business saying it appears a liquid nitrogen pipe ruptured this morning, killing 6 workers, among them maintenance workers, supervisors, and managers. John Sherrick is live for us this evening near the chicken processing plant after speaking with investigators. John?
Witnesses describe a frightening, chaotic tragedy here at Foundation Food Group in Gainesville. It's a chicken processing plant, and at about 10 o'clock this morning, according to the company, a nitrogen line ruptured. 6 employees were killed. 5 of them died on the scene at the plant. 1 more died at the hospital later. And as of this afternoon, 9 people were recovering at Northeast Georgia Medical Center in Gainesville, 3 of them in critical condition, all with respiratory ailments from the nitrogen leak. Local and state investigators are working to find out what caused the rupture.
All of a sudden, I just seen people running out of the building like chaos, and 2 people fell out on the grass, just collapsed. And the first responders started helping them, and I started praying. You know, this world can't take much more chaos.
Preliminary indications are that a nitrogen line ruptured inside the facility. Those lost today include maintenance, supervisory, and management team members. Every team member is equally important to us, and our hearts go out to their families and communities who have suffered such a devastating loss.
Well, these folks that came into work today did not have any idea of what would happen, nor did their families. They're not in a profession that you would expect something like this to happen. But here we are. So that's why I asked you for all your prayers.
Hall County Sheriff Gerald Couch says his investigators are now working to notify all of the families of those who were killed. 1 firefighter is still in the hospital. He's expected to be okay. He may be released tomorrow. Right now, the initial indications are from authorities is that this was a tragic accident. Back to you.
John, thank you so much. Now, while accidents like this are fairly rare in this area, they're not unheard of. Nitrogen is often used at food processing plants to help store food longer. According to researchers at Utah State University, exposure can lead to tissue damage and burns and respiratory problems that can leave you feeling dizzy, nauseated, or even cause you to lose consciousness and put your life at risk. Nitrogen is also used for a lot of other purposes as well. In 2017, a deputy died after inhaling liquid nitrogen while responding to a leak at a sperm bank in Augusta. Investigators say Greg Magner was attempting to save a worker when the nitrogen overtook him. Coming up at 6, our Chief Reveal investigator, Brendan Keefe, is looking closer at the dangers when handling liquid nitrogen.